Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. They got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him. A big gain missed by the drop.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It is intercepted. He can go. At the 30 now. That's the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He breaks free. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Gets the running back in the flat. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass caught inside the 15. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Motion now from the tight end. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Rebels, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Wideouts now clustered. He's back to throw again on second down. Defense is coming after him. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And the Wolverines offense is on the move now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. And he was not going to squander this chance.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Play action here on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Throwing off play action. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Alvarado. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They begin the drive with excellent field position. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Receiver in motion now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker or linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the handoff. Breaks free. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they put 6 more on the board. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. He's stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Handoff to the back. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to the left side. Great catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alvarado. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Would have been a my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Grab behind the line. It's Hussein. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's 3rd and a mile. Dropping back to throw. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Rebels will have to punt this one away. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage. Not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Point after, not quite through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Alvarado. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Going for his running back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I Love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Running out of time in the pocket. On the move now. He gets the first and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Using his legs. It's Alvarado. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Lets it go quickly. Caught near the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alvarado. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Oh, look, he's checking it deep again. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Back-to-back deep shots. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Alvarado. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Alvarado. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And the Wolverines will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The catch is made. Brought down at 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Wolverines are looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First and goal, handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense is still clicking. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Pressure is coming. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And he's able to get the boot away. And here's the return now from midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They're going to run it here. He'll be brought down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Looks right for a quick completion. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And he's brought down short of the gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got room to run. Here he goes. They get him down, but a huge game by the offense to grab momentum heading into the final quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game deadline. A classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Alvarado. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down to the scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
He hands it off from the gun. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the try here for the extra point. And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball at the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Some hard running there through a tackle. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Nobody hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver's past the marker. And a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down.
You know, this guy's one of the more talented quarterbacks in the country. A little bit rare to see him throw a ball where his mechanics are off that poorly.
Second down play coming up. The shotgun running play called. Fights through the tackle. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And the back now goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Drops back, looking for a 4th down conversion. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big game.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the 1st down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your 1 timeout, and now you got a real chance.
He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on a tackle.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quick throw. The catch is made. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down at the 22.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. rest of this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So here we go, down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Going for the touchdown here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Looking for a gap. It's Hussein. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.